Mm. Mhm. I've been sleeping. Guess I've been tired. I have a child from hell. What about Maxima? See, they still didn't fix my bathroom. This me and my Maxima. That's right, it's what today is Saturday, which means people probably out, going shopping, doing their own thing, which is a good thing. It's so funny when you're trying to do different things and stuff, it becomes very tiresome. Welcome to live chat. So probably all asleep or at work or hanging out or maybe met a man. I just been resting. I have to find a job soon because the job I'm at is from hell. And I don't know how long I'm going to be there, but definitely it's on the clock. And I know I'm on the clock because the job is straight from hell. It's sad because, wait a minute. It's sad because most times people feel as though they have you at a certain standstill because they know you need a job. And so it's sad because what they'll do is they'll treat you like dirt to see if you will quit, I guess. But with this job I'm at right now, I know it's not going to be long term. And I know I'm not going to be there forever, that's for sure. I never worked at a place narcissistic was the boss. I've met some mean bosses, but this woman is pure evil. And she may see this video and I may even get fired, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. So they decided at the job, if you can't make this stuff up. If they give you water, you have to finish the water. Do not throw water away. If you're not going to finish the water, don't get the water. The small little bottles. So if you, if you're drinking water, it's like, well, I'm going to close it. I'm not going to finish the water because, well, if you don't finish the water, they're not going to order water anymore because you need to finish. Like, who does that? These are grown adults. But mine being said, I don't usually drink water. KJ Sean, what's up, love? I don't drink water because it knocks me out. It puts me to sleep. I'm a coffee drinker. But I've never did was say, well, the boss said that if y'all don't finish your water, listen to what I'm saying. The boss said if y'all don't finish your water, you're not allowed to get water anymore. Who does that? Water. Remind you, there is no health care, there is no benefits, there is none of those things. It's just a paycheck, and you could go and just leave out my life, basically what they're saying. So I was talking to a guy that worked at my job. He was like, well, I always finish my water. I said, girl, you kidding me right now? You always finish your water. Are we having a conversation about water? Grown adults, you have to be able to finish your water from a bottle, from a company that has no health insurance, no nothing, just a check. And you reprimanding me as if I'm a 15 or 14-year-old, well, I don't even know, even younger than that, like a 10-year-old kid. These are grown adults in their 40s, and, well, not 40s, but in their 30s, and, or not, well, yeah, 30s and 20s and 50s. So if you don't finish your water, you're not allowed to get any more water from the cooler. I mean, come on. Let me come back to some. Yes, they shot. Wait a minute. So we had an announcement. If you're not going to finish your water, you're not allowed to. You're not allowed to get water anymore. Like, who does that? That's like some slavery mentality stuff. Like, who does that? These are grown adults. But that's okay for me because at the end of the day, I'm not going to drink your water. But I feel as though if I do get the water, you're going to monitor me. Well, allegedly, well, I don't want to say, that's what I was told by the boss. So what was said was, if they catch the water bottle at your desk and it's still halfway full, you're not allowed to get water anymore. I mean, I don't even care at this point. This is so crazy to me. That's how you talk to children. And this is the thing about when people get positions in life. Some people get positions in life, it goes to their head, and then they start treating people real bad. And this is when people go to Walmart and other places start shooting up the place. They start shooting up the place because these are real people. I mean, I just been really drained. Hey, Gia, what's up, mama? I've been really drained because I'm to the point in my life where I have to figure out what I'm going to do. You ever get like that? Like you just on neutral or just numb because you just can't believe where you're sitting at. You play for oh Lord. You pray for a blessing and you get a piece of it, but you get most of the curse. I don't get it. I don't get it. I'm just so numb. And it's just so many different things that this job does. And they fire you. I guess if you walked around the office, if you farted, you get terminated. Like you just can't make this stuff up. And some of the stuff that they use, it messes with my skin. My skin has gotten rashes on it. Hopefully it's not chemically induced and stuff. And I won't be one of the people that end up with cancer because of the chemicals that you like. It's like I just don't understand people in this world. And my best for my insanity, or should I say insanity, I try to not to understand where people are coming from. What I try to do is get myself away from them as quickly as possible. Because oil leaks, and I want the leak on me. I just never seen nothing like this before in my life. And nobody been there past a year. People don't stay past a year. Like nobody stays past. And I'm like, how do you run a company and nobody stays past a year? And not because a lot of them quit, especially the ones who went to college. They was like, oh, hell no. But even the ones who didn't go to college want to quit. It's just, you ever sit with someone who's only looking for they only looking for the mistake instead of looking for the progress, they're looking for anything that could put it on you. They make more money. Exactly, Gia. I just never, and the thing is that they treat you work for them and they treat you like you're the enemy. I'm like, what the hell? I don't know. It's so much disappointment when it comes to this world. It's like what you try to do, you try to stay away from it because it's like, okay, I don't need to feed this energy into my spirit, into my soul. But it's so, it's funny. I'm stressed out. I'm depressed, and I changed my hair to red, which is crazy to me. But I want to do my hair red. If you look at my videos years ago, I did my hair red, and the lace that I had made, I reconstructed it, and it got destroyed. So that's probably like about 3 years ago. So it took me 3 years to do my hair red again. So now my hair is red, and I'm not big on it. I mean, I was big on it. By the way, thank you, Gia. But the thing is, I weaved it. You know your sister gonna weave the shit out of it. You know I weaved it. But the thing is, I don't touch my hair when I'm depressed because no matter what I'm doing, I'm gonna hate it. And of course, I hate it. But you know what's funny, Gia and Deshawn? When I put these glasses on, why do it remind me of Superman? Why do this reminds me of Superman? See, I can't. I've never thought about that until I got on I put these glasses. I look like, what's that called? Superwoman, what that's called. But it reminds me of Clark Kent. Or Supergirl. It reminds me of Clark Kent, I ain't gonna front. It reminds me of Superman. That's the funny thing about hair when it's red like this. It can look a lot of ways. You can look like Bozo the Clown. You can look like Beetlejuice. All right. Did you see Black Man Unfiltered when this trans woman detransition, saying that they passed the drag law and support, and she's no longer trans, but talking bad about another trans woman? What's on the piano? How are you holding? What you talking about another trans woman? The thing about them, they shine about the trans women or the two-spirit women. That's a conversation I really don't get involved in because I could care less about each girl journey. I'm not going to say I could care less about each girl journey, but I learned that a lot of girls were never two-spirit women. They were never that. They were never that way. They were always dudes who looked pretty as a girl and they wanted to transition. It's not an outfit, but unfortunately, that's what they saw it as. Being a two-spirit person, it's a spirit. It's a spirit that's within the body. It's not an outfit. That means you don't have to do nothing to your body because you are who you are. But you feel as though to get the hair and the boobies and all stuff like that, in order to make yourself look more passable, in my opinion, not all. You were never two-spirit woman. It's not an outfit that you could try on and take it off when you want to. Poison Ivy. Gee, I just thought of so many different jokes and I saw myself going this loud. That's another one to look at. But the thing that gets me is you could always tell the real ones from the fake ones, they shine. Because the real girls don't sit back and do all that. They don't do all that. They don't care. They be on about their business. They be on about their merry way. And every girl transition is different. But I don't know. A lot of times I think they got pushed into it. They felt more powerful. They felt more prettier. It's the first time they ever got attention. It's the first time of a lot of things for them. So this is the reason why they do it. It's so many different reasons. And it's so weird. Someone with car stressors, someone with so many different things. And the thing about it is, I'm not here to judge anybody's journey because I could care less. Once again, I don't care. But the ones who try to talk bad about the girls, that's what they do anyway. You got to be strong. Hey, trans nights. Hope you feel better soon. I'm not sick, trans nights. But thank you anyway. And this girl transition, and yes, you can speak about your story on what your transition, why you want to transition. But that's how they do it. And then, but the trans women got the nerve to say, be a man to be a trans woman. I'm like, what the world, just because of the trans one. Child, you don't listen to garbage. Garbage is meant to be thrown out, and that's all she's giving us, garbage. Who cares? No, sweetie, nights. No, love, that's not what it was. I was talking about fighting depression, sweetie. But maybe it is a sickness. I mean, thank you, I don't know. But the thing is that every girl is different. And the funny thing that gets me is I don't take people seriously because a lot of times they'll say that, and the next thing you know, they done dressed up. Well, one night tonight won't hurt. I'm gonna go out as Thelma, and then, child, I don't listen to these people. Half of the stuff you see online, you don't know if it's real or fake, or is it just for views or for shock value. You don't know what to believe. There's so many skits running through the internet. You don't know whether it's real. And to be honest with you, I'm an indulgent to it because I could care less. Because it becomes very overwhelming. It becomes real overwhelming, which is crazy to me. And the weird thing is, people are so lost. See, when you know who you are, you never lost. When you know who you are, you never moved. When you know who you are, you're strong. When you know who you are, you 10 toes down. When you are confused, you go online, make a video. Oh, I'm never going to do it again. Y'all need to do transition. Girl, that's because you was never that way. You was a little boy who put a little shirt on your head and you felt like a woman, and then you tried to put a wig on one day, and the next day you went outside, the boys were going crazy over you. You get your life. You was like, oh girl, I like this. This is good. I'm going to do this forever. Then all of a sudden, you start to go try to find a job. Now you're a little nervous and anxiety is stepping up. Because some of y'all voices is fierce. And then all of a sudden, you like, oh my God, I'm getting spooked. People are talking about me. Now you're getting depressed because at the end of the day, you were never a two-spirit woman. You was a man who looked pretty as a woman. But I'm not going to start that rabbit hole. But at the end of the day, it is what it is. Now all of a sudden, you mad at the world. Why did y'all do this to me? Nobody did nothing to you. You did it because you could get more men that way. And then you find out the men you get are only sneaking with you because he don't want nobody to know that he gets down like that. He wants to put you in a closet. He wants to hide you because he is a straight man. Straight men goes after the girls, not gay men. Not saying it's set in stone, some gay men maybe, but straight men going to go after girls. And at the end of the day, when it comes down to it, if you're not strong in your conviction, if you don't know who you are, you're going to go to the wayside. It's kind of like being a singer. If you're a singer, you got your own music out and stuff like that, people are going to try to change your look. People are going to try to change your sound. People are going to try to change you. If you're not strong and keep 10 toes down, you're going to fall every which way. You're going to fall to the wayside of everything. And the next thing you know, you won't know who you are. Kind of like me at this job. But the people love to judge you, but they don't want to be judged. But if you storm within your conviction, they can't touch you. They can say whatever they want. Just like people who say, well, I'm no longer going to be gay anymore. I've been delivered. But at the end of the day, you still stick in the gay clubs. It's weird, but that's how they work. It has to get better. And you know, some of them that do transition never was that. Exactly, Deshaun. It was never that way. And now they've been invited to a world they're not familiar with or used to. I'll come up with people's Jada's, kids, and Judas the chance with allies. Be in the mirror. The thing about yourself, if you have self-love, it goes a long way. Self-love is very important in your life. You have to learn to, if you don't know how to love yourself, you need to take yourself on a date to learn to love yourself. Loving yourself is very powerful. Because if you don't love yourself, it's not even an LGBT thing. It's a thing of the world. The world will pick you apart, tear you apart. I don't care how far you get in life, how greatness you get to. They will try to find ways to see if they could break you. And you also have to know when to leave the room. You have to leave the room. Because I saw a video of a black dude that was saying out the blue, the plane I was delivered from homosexuality. How does anyone with that? If he say he's no longer gay, then who cares? He don't have to be. Like I said before, it's not myself to judge anybody. If he's not gay no more, he's not gay. I don't care. If he says he's not gay, if she says she's not trans, I don't care. I don't care what anybody said. That's their business. For me, I'm only concerned about me, myself, and I. I don't care what they say. That's their story. They documented it, film it. I don't care. And most time people detransition or don't want to be gay no more. It's because somebody done hurt them. Somebody made them believe they can have a life. Oh, I'm not gonna be gay no more. These guys are mean. They hurted me. I'm not gonna be a lesbian no more because these women are mean. They hurt me. I'm not gonna be this way. It's kind of like what I do when I get upset. I change my hair. I change my hair, but they do the whole extra. Everybody has triggers that trigger them off. It's like the person that's gay that wants to be forced everyone to be straight. And that's a form that gets me too. You force people to be straight. Like they trick gay people and say, oh, be true to you. Be true to who you are. And that's just a setup. Because once you come out, baby, they done spread your news all over the internet, everywhere. You've been betrayed. You've been tricked. And most people who are two spirits or within them, love within themselves, they don't give a shit about confining nothing into you because they don't care. We don't look for confirmation for you. There was a guy I talked to. He was like, I would never give a girl fellatio, or I guess head, or whatever they call it. He was like, that would make me gay. But you're sticking your tongue in all kinds of places, but then you pull society belt out. Like, child, the confusion is real long. I always tell a man, if you're confused when you're doing what you're doing and you don't feel comfortable with what you're doing, then don't do it. If you don't love yourself, you shouldn't be doing it. There are a lot of confused men out here in the world. There are a lot of confused women out here in the world. Whenever I'm really nice to a female, the first thing they say is, oh, I'm not gay. Who said I wanted you? If I'm really nice to a guy, he'll say, I know you want to give me head. I always find it funny how a person automatically think if you're nice to them that you want sex with them or you want to be with them. I think I have a mouth that will say, are you dating anyone because I'm interested in you, or are you a part of the whatever? I think I could say that. But if I never said it to you, that means it was not for you. And being nice to you don't mean that I'm trying to be with you, because 9 times out of 10 I'm not. It's like the person that gay wants to force everybody straight. Yeah, they do that a lot. They destroy lives and act like they don't know what's wrong with them. They call it bipolar. You destroy the person, then you want to act like you don't know what happened to them. There was a black woman had a boyfriend that said he's not gay no more and dated her for a year. In 2 years, he finally found men on the phone. Child, you can't leave who you are. You may not like it. You may try to downplay it. But who you are is orchestrated by the man above. You can try to call it what you want because the world wants to judge you, and you want to listen to the world, the same world that destroy you, that won't even help you, that will give other countries money and watch you live on the street, the same world that will sit there and watch you make a tent on the side of the road, and yet still you're looking for approval from them who don't give a damn about you. But so many people are so damn weak. They see it, but they don't see it. Jesus says they don't be confused. They just like to play around with he feels like and turn it on and off. Exactly, G. It's weird. But like I said before, I can't judge somebody's story from what I believe. Because it's what I believe. And what I believe about somebody else's sexual preference or what they're into is none of their business. I mean, my business. I don't care. I talked to this guy who was talking at work. He told me, he says, he changed. He said he used to dog women. He used to go through women like water. And I was like, well, obviously he was interested in mother's love. I said, so you like to go around hurting women? He says, no, I don't hurt women. I let them know from the door this will not be a serious relationship, and I'm only here for sex. I said, do you think by you saying that to a woman, that don't hurt her feelings? I don't know how many people consider to have sex with someone continuously and feelings not be involved after a while. Some man coming over your house, sleep over your house. He on top of you in the bed. Y'all go on movie nights. Y'all doing those things as a couple, but you just don't want the title. How long do you think this is going to happen before feelings start getting involved? But he was like, no. And I expressed to him, I said, you hurt women. He says, no, I don't. I said, you do. He said, in the agreement, people make agreements a lot of ways. But when your heart gets involved, the agreements may change if you're not strong enough to be a cold-hearted person. Because in order for you to lay in a bed with someone and not have feelings for them, you got to be a cold person. You got to, in my opinion, you got to be cold. That means you can do anything with this person, and the only thing you see is a body, and the only thing you see is somebody doing something. You cut everything off as far as love, and you deal with everything as far as the face value. You don't care nothing about this person. Hey Evelyn, what's up, mama? You're about to get rich. I've seen in my third eye. Thank you, Evelyn. I received that, Evelina. How you been, mama? But the thing is, you're using women as a beard because they're not known. But see, this is the thing, Sean. Women use men as beard. We always talk about the men, but we never talk. Let me tell you something. I met a lot of DL females, and there's way more DL females. They just manage to go underneath the scale because they'll say, it is not wrong for two women to be together, but it's wrong for two men. There are a lot of females that are with me. Since I've been working, I met a lot of females who are bisexual. Since I've been out there in the forefront, I've been hit on by a lot of females. A lot of females out, and I was shocked, but nobody talks about that. But the same ones that talk about the men be bisexual with other women, but talk about men like, oh my God, that man is gay and stuff like that. But she's gay. But nobody ever question her sexuality. And if they do, she's gonna say, oh, ain't nothing funny about me. But then you watch her closely, and you watch she's always around girls. You're always around females talking about this. Like but see, people don't pick up on it. This woman, like that too, they okay with, especially when you done songs like Gemini, but they don't want you to cheat on them. Exactly, Gia. See, when people have sex with people, like that's the girl, have to have the mindset of being evil. It's difficult. It's difficult. The thing about it is, if you're a good person and you got a good heart, you can't just have sex with people randomly. You can have sex with someone, but you better cut it off soon, because you're a good person and you care about people, and your feelings are going to get involved. Because you're not built from the cold world. Sure, you may be mad. Sure, you may be angry. Sure, you may want to get back at somebody because you're like, you know what? Since they hurt me, I'm going to hurt them. But you're not built like that. Like, you're not a cold person. You're a good person that's been hurt. And you're like, I don't want nobody to be with me and stuff like that. But you still want somebody to be with you. And just like you say, I'm never going to help nobody again. You are going to help somebody again because you are a good person. You may not like it, but you are a good person. And even though you see the evil ways, you want to be evil, but you're going to do something nice, and that's not lined up with being evil because you're a good person. You don't like it, but you are. I know a cousin that has suffered a lot to get where he is now, but he is about to break through, and now thousands of women want to date him to bed, to shore and stuff. Exactly. You never really know, Evelina, people's purpose when they come into your life. I mean, the truth is going to be revealed, but sometimes you hope the truth be a good truth, if you know what I mean. But unfortunately, in 2023, it don't seem to be that many good truths. People want what they want. They ain't going to tell you what to do because you may say no. You understand that women are very quiet about it. They're very discreet about it. Just like how the world going to say, I can tell a man by his fingers and eyes and shoulder. I've been with a man that was short. He was on like about 4. He had at least about 4'11". His penis was the size of my legs. He looked like a spider. So that's a myth. There's so many myths out here in this world, but y'all, it's the funny thing is people see things and they act like they don't see it. People are different. The world is made up of so many, all women are short, all men are tall, which is not true. But the world, and the thing is people see it, but then they act like they don't see it. This guy made a video about a woman who was overweight. He was like, these overweight women are getting all these, what he said, these overweight women are getting all these, getting all this strength. He's like, if you can't find nobody, you can find an overweight woman and you could use her to get up on your feet because she'll do anything just to have a man because she's overweight. I mean, and then to look at what he looks like. And he's saying this. If y'all see the video after a while, y'all might run up on your page. But he was talking about how he could hurt. He's like, with the women that, he says, thanks to Lizzo, the women are starting to care about themselves and stuff like that. But I've talked about this to women who are I guess overweight or large size, whatever the case it is. Not trying to offend. But they tell me that men don't want to be seen with them. Men don't want, when a woman is different than the norm of a woman, she gets the same type of discrimination against being a woman. Let's talk about body shaming. A woman gets body shamed because her body's not built like these other girls. Big boobies, big boobies, big whatever. Her body's built more differently, bigger back. She has no legs. Well, she got legs, but you know what I mean. She's skinny, like her body's just built like a refrigerator. And she sees it, but people make fun of her and stuff like that. And body shame is what they call it. And the thing about it is she becomes more hiding in the house. She starts hiding behind food because she's hurt. That's called body shaming. So they don't be seen on the street because there are a lot of big women out here in the world. There are a lot of tall women out here in the world. They get body shamed. Oh, you too tall. As if you pressed the button and became tall. There are men out here really short. Wow, you short like a woman. He keeps hearing over and over, wow, you real short. I don't want no man that's shorter than me. In other words, he's less of a man because he's short. And the thing about it, I've talked to men who are short. They get very upset. They get very angry because they feel like that makes him, he's being told all the time, he's being compared to a male because of his height. And it hurts. But people will body shame you left and right and think it's funny. But then when you look at the ones who's body shaming people, if you get a good look at that face, you be like, yo, if you just saw what you look like in the mirror, you should be more humble. But they don't. Because of all my cousin needs, it's 24 hours each day to get working, no distractions. You have to be strong in this world, Evelyn. I know another person, but I have not met him personally, a trans man, and his YouTube is Jason. Yeah, I subscribed to his channel before, Evelina. He's fine as hell. I think he's going through something right now. But I've seen his channel before. That's not true. They're going to be loving and overweight women. Baby, they still. But see, a lot of times, a lot of these men will go after a big girl for a lot of reasons. But like I said before, it's not set in stone because these are real people and everybody's going to do what they want to do. I got dumped because I was told I'm too light-skinned. I'm not even light-skinned. And this guy was seeing, he was lighter than me. Well, maybe that's why I didn't want, but he only dates dark-skinned girls. And that's fine if he only dates dark-skinned girls. So why are you coming to my house to see me? He might see this live, but at the end I could kill it. And every weekend we'd be together. He said, I can't be with you because you're too light. Then he showed me the girls that he liked. They were dark-skinned girls. And I said, that's fine. So at this point, why are you in here, Richard? How are you love? So, and to me, I'm not light-skinned. But people have their own idea what light-skinned and dark-skinned is. The paper bag test, which is so weird to me. Like, you're not judging me off how I treat you. You're judging me off my skin. I will never understand in 1,000 years. Just like people say, do you date outside your race? I was like, yeah, because I'm dating men, not their skin. But people really got hang-ups, which is crazy to me. You have your guy should go on dating as immediately the Sundance model. Why? Oh, okay. I don't know that model. A leak. I think isn't it the one from Tyra Banks? I think she had the bald head. Thank you, Richard. He's not my friend, Evelina. He denied everything. He said he never said that. And the thing is, I don't understand why people think, if you hurt my feelings, I think I know what you said. I'm all in. And remind you, he done went and got his, he done went and got a perm. Now he might realize I'm talking about him, but I could care less. He done went and got a perm in his hair. His hair is all Rick James. And he didn't look like that when I saw him, but he definitely, you know, he done look, he really, it's so funny because sometimes I be seeing some guys that I've been with, I be like, it's just a matter of time before he call out and say his name is Barbie. He used to be Ken. It's something that I just know they're going to come out after a while and say, don't call me Ken anymore, call me Barbie. I could just see it coming. He's slowly doing things. He done went got a perm. His hair was all straight. He done got the perm that, once upon a time back in the day, they would get a perm in their hair, they would push it to the back and make it wavy and stuff. No, he got a perm that's loose, that they ready to take a split down the middle. And it's just a matter of time. He add some tracks in the hair. And to be honest, I could care less once again, if that's what you want to do. Thank you, Richie. You better than that guy, maybe. But that's years ago, Evelina. That's before the hurt. That was gullible Raven. When I thought people look for love and you try to find somebody to find it, that was that Raven. That ain't this Raven. Y'all been through that before. Y'all was looking for love and gullible, thinking you found a good person. Your hopes and everything is great, and you know how you meet somebody new and you're so happy to get home and run to the phone. This is how old I am. The run to the phone, to hear his voice, and now it's like you can forget it. But I think like I told this guy from my job, I said, the more times you get hurt, the stronger you're going to get. I don't like it, but every time you get hurt, you're going to become stronger and stronger and stronger. Until the point where you ain't gonna give a damn about nothing. You be standing up in the bathroom with some red damn hair, looking like poison ivy. Where's I think Gia said looking like poison. I don't know what poison ivy look like. But I hate to say it, but every time you get hurt, you're gonna get stronger. Baby, you're gonna become so strong, you ain't gonna give a damn. When a person say they about to leave you, you're already picking up somebody that you could kill. Once upon a time, somebody say they're leaving you, you start crying. You hurt, child. Once you've been hurt enough, child, they can go. They're like, well, you never called me because I'm with somebody else. If you're the kind of person that cried with somebody and you done sat in the house and cried, child, once you get hurt enough, you are going to get stronger. A monk told me that this life is a dream. I believe it, Evelyn. Or a nightmare. It's just a lot going on. It's a whole lot going on. But I don't judge my life by somebody else's life because we all have our own testimony and documentary to tell. And what you've been through, I haven't been through. What I've been through, you've been through. So you're only pulling from what you've been through in life. Yeah? So I really don't judge it. I could care less. Whatever you like, just like somebody who detransition, or they don't want to be that way, or don't read gay no more, or women who want to start dating other women. That's their business. I don't care. If you like it, I love it, because it's none of my business. I watch so many people struggle with their sexuality. And the only reason why they struggle with their sexuality is because they're thinking about society. You're not thinking about you. You're thinking about society. That's what I know he already in my DMs, Evelina, you're funny. I know Richard. But the thing about it is, The reason why people are so uncomfortable because you got society. If you looking for society to give you heads up, you're in a lot of trouble. And it's not an LGBTQI thing, it's a people thing. Because people mean to anybody. Anybody can get it. So people in the LGBT thinking that it's them, no, everybody's getting it. If a woman got her own business, she busts the bus, get it. They call her a hoe. If a man got his own construction company and stuff like that, he must be a drug dealer. Everybody has to have something negative tagged onto him when it comes to this world, since they listen to society so much. But the most powerful thing is when you remove your ears from society and make yourself the first, the middle, and the last. And through that, you become stronger, and you are not going to allow a lot of things. Of course, Richard, in 50 years' time, what you call society will be dead. Exactly. Evelina, I don't know. But this world is just, to be honest with you, Evelina, it's just a page turner. It gets so discouraging sometimes that you just don't. I don't know. That's why a lot of times I don't come on the live, because I'm like, I get drained. I get so drained, and I never saw that. This guy told me yesterday. He was like, "You never saw Friday." I was like, "No, I never saw Friday." He's like, "You never saw a Friday movie?" I was like, "No." He's like, "How could you be black and never saw Friday?" I never saw Friday. It's a lot of movies I ain't seen. My money don't allow me to go. He said, "You can rent it online." So he showed it to me. He put it online. You do know everybody's getting that number, Richard. You do know this is not private. You better delete it. Richard, that number is going to be on everybody. You better delete that. I can't delete it, Richard. I'm trying to save you some trouble, because you don't know people are evil. That's not what you want. And my DMs is right here on Instagram. He must have walked away from his, wherever he's at. Yeah, but Rich, you need to delete your number off of there, because you're going to, okay. All right, I tried. You can't do that. It's online. This is live, Richard. You'll get crazy people contacting you. You need to delete that. I don't know how, because I don't know how to delete it. I was going to delete it for you, so you don't do that. But you don't put it up there, and I don't think you want to delete it. Maybe, I don't know. Well, a whole bunch of people are going to be calling you saying it ain't me. I'm going to tell you right now, it ain't me calling you. And you're going to get weirdos. If the Taliban gets your number, you're going to be a member for life. I tried, Evelina. I tried to tell him to delete it, but he's not listening to me. Well, I tried. Y'all know I tried to get it deleted. He didn't want to, so it's what it is. We tried, Evelina. People are going to be signing him up for child. People will sign you up for so much stuff. Your phone will be, we're not even going to talk about scam callers, and I tried. Anyway. So, I don't know. So anyway, so usually what I do is I go online and I watch people's videos and stuff and love. But certain people I have been watching that, they're not even posting nothing anymore. I think they left Alana alone for a little while. Hopefully everything is going great in their lives. That's when you know you're so invested. I'm so invested in other people's business. Well, they post it, but I'm like, yo, have you heard of the helicopter crash in the jungle? No. The wife died, but the kids are alive. The dad is, the guy has been assessed, arrested. Oh, so you think he has something to do with the killing him? You never know. The thing about relationships, which is so weird to me, is that I'm noticing a lot. You want to be married, and your husband is the one that's supposed to protect you is killing you. Not in all cases, of course, but a lot of cases. But did y'all see the big one? They said, I think 100,000. Where's Deshaun? Deshaun, I'm surprised you didn't send me that one. 100,000 people have committed suicide in 2023. 100,000. Y'all could Google that. 100,000. That is crazy. But I told y'all about that before, but that's a whole nother spiritual conversation, which we talked about before. If you've been following me, you know I've been talking about the spiritual world and a whole bunch of stuff like that. And I tell you what to look out for. But I was really shocked at that amount that they accounted for. But it's crazy. It is real crazy. Where's Deshaun at? Deshaun, you still here? Have anybody seen Kimberly? I haven't seen her. I've been looking for her. Lily's not here, but then again, it's Saturday. I have to find another job somewhere. Maybe he has arrested just for putting them. I don't know, Evelina. In this world, Evelina, to be honest with you, nothing seemed to surprise me. I hate to say it. I do. I'm gonna be honest with you. I want to live in Kumbaya land. I want to live in Kumbaya land. I want to believe everybody's just helping each other and people care about people. I want to live in that world. That's the world I want to live in. And I know I sound crazy, but that's the world I want to live in. And when I feel as though I'm not living that world, I sign off. I want to believe that people want love. I want to believe all the good things in this world. Like, I don't want to pick on nothing negative or nothing dark. So, to be honest with you, Evelina, sometimes I have to stay away. Hey, Lily. Oh, she popped up. What's up, mama? You must have heard me call your name. I wonder how you been, boo? Now wait for Miss Moore and Kimberly. Paige and Kimberly. Miss Dozier. Miss January. My girlfriend is abusive. Then don't be with her then. Leave her alone. Don't let nobody abuse you. Anytime somebody want to abuse you, that's to let you know you shouldn't be with them. If they're not putting love in your heart, you should be leaving them alone. You said that. Yes, look at it. Look it up on Google, Deshaun. Like 100,000 committed suicide alone. That is crazy. Hey, Antoine, how are you? I think I know Antoine. I think I've seen you before. Joe Lucas, she scares me, girl. I just got my new apartment. Oh, congratulations. Oh, you out here with me, Gia. You was right. You said I would have many. God bless you, Gia. Yeah, you have to move. Once you move away, I have been abused and discriminated so much that I believe it's just. I said the same thing to Evelyn. I'm sorry you went through that. What the hell? What the hell is this thing doing? I don't need you just circling on my face. Child, they already know I look a mess. God bless the ones who could still watch me. Because I'm going to make my... I'm sorry you went through that, Evelina. Because you know what? Nobody deserves that. You chilling? Richard, you drinking or smoking? I don't know. I feel like I comment everything with the if I commit everything. Commit to what though, Lucas? Is it Lucas or is it Jukas? Lone Jukas? Lone Jukas? Lone Jukas? Commit to what? I know you from California, Richard. A butterfly got in my bedroom watching me as I took a show. I know exactly who it was. Okay. You think it was the spirit, Evelina? Oh, got in your shower? Okay. Got you. I'm gonna tell you something. I tried to hit that mega ball. I think it was called Super Ball or Mega Ball, $1 billion. I was so hurt. I'm over with the lottery now. I be taking it all personal. She tells me that if I tell her parents, she'll kill me. Well, leave her alone. If somebody threatened to kill you, that's enough to let them go. You have to get some self-esteem and find out what is so important about her. What is so important about her is not important about you. A dirty butterfly. Gia, it will get better. So you like your new place, Gia? I think she said that she found a new place is better. Let me see. I removed the flimsy. Okay. So you moved away. Wait, maybe I read it wrong. I got a new apartment. Yeah, the thing about it, Gia, you have to move away. You have to move away. And it's funny because the things you go through, sometimes when you move, you don't go through none of that stuff. As able to cover you with her body. I just have nobody to talk to. Well, why would you let she took my dignity away from me? How could somebody take your dignity away from you? Well, if she did, then you need to have a date with dignity and finally get the person back. Have a date with dignity and take them out on a date and write down everything that happened to you to make you become who you are and start deleting some of the files that's been placed in your heart and in your mind so you can become more stronger who you are. Sometimes you have to revisit yourself in order to become stronger. You have to make a date with yourself to find out what went wrong. So I was just talking to her. Yes, I love it. Oh, God bless you, Gia. God bless you. A lot of white people, but I'm fine with that. Tom Cruise is, oh, God bless you. Congratulations, Gia. Hey, Jordan. Congratulations. That's good news. Thank you for that. Thank you for that, Gia, for sharing. We definitely need some positivity in this world. We definitely. I'm dyeing my hair right now. What color, Jordan? Oh, there go Jordan. Look, Jordan, it just took me. What's up, baby sister? It just took me a minute to realize who you was. That's you should have a brain fart. She must not like my hair because she'd have been like, oh, I like that hair. I don't think y'all like me in red. I don't think y'all like me in red either. There's only one cause problem, seeing the faces, misunderstandings. I had long hair, but she cut it off. Then why are you still with her then? You gotta leave. We can't make you leave. Everything has to be up to you. A person can get dignity taken away from them when they're let God down. That's true. Everybody moves differently, so you just never really know. Thank you, Lily, but you never really know. But the thing is that It's okay to fall down. Just remember to get back up. Don't stay down there too long. Because pain is real, and the longer you sit in it, it becomes stronger. But you always can leave it alone. Just have to go take it. I always say this: take yourself out on a date with a piece of paper and pen, and write down everything that bothered you, that's unchanged you to who you are, and start deleting those things. That's the same thing I had to do with me. When I had to try to revisit myself, I had to find out, how did I get hurt so bad? How did I stop dressing up? How did I stop caring about myself? Because I was hurt. And the only way to get hurt is when somebody gets you to get your guard down. And then you become vulnerable because everything they told you was a setup. Once you realize it, once you wake up, is when you finally woke. Now you have to start the healing process, which means that you have to just write it down. Don't say you can't move on. Just say, I will try to move on. I just gave you tools to look into, but if you don't want to use the tools, then that's up to you. I can't make you do what I want you to do. It has to be done your way. There be no troubles if people understand one. It's so true. One another. But you know, Evelina, it would be no trouble if people just mind their business. I feel that I look good now. I have a bunch of stuff on me, cuts and bruises. I've got to go. She woke up. I'm sorry you're going through that, but you just need to move on. We can't make you leave. It has to be your decision. Just don't do no violence, though. Don't give violence. Call. I'm gonna say call Child Protective Service. Find a shelter to go into. Find a shelter to go into and move on. And don't look back. Don't go into no shelter. Be looking for the person. That's your healing place. Exactly, Anton. I told you the red hairs were beautiful anyway. Bring your complexion. Plus the glasses. You know what, Gia? Oh, Gia. Well, Gia, you was on here first. But okay, thank you, Gia. You know it's difficult. You know, you're still saying ready for, you know, I was having my braid. You know, Raven had the braids, honey. Raven be doing braids. These straight hair and me it's gonna be a fight with me. I'm just letting y'all know for the record, because it's gonna be a. Hey, Casey, how are you, love? I miss you so much. I miss you too, Jordan. I've been on a lot. I just don't, you know. I just been in hell. Hey, Jordan. And cigarettes. I'm trying to stay committed, Anton. Is this an Anton? I'm trying to stay committed because if you know anything about me, when I get upset, I change my hair. So I'm trying to stay. I can't keep changing my hair. But I have wanted red hair for the longest time. I think 3 years. But I had red wigs, but I didn't go to this capacity. And, you know, I weaved it. But you know, I be weaving hair. I'm running away. I have my keys and all my. Well, you have to do what you have to do. I don't condone anybody putting their hands on anybody because, first of all, that's not your parent. Second of all, nobody should be trying to raise a grown person. You can't raise somebody that's already grown by beating them. Hey, Casey. Okay. Well, all right, Miss Carter. So you've been hanging around watching me go through everything. She's like, you be going through it. My wife dressed. My wife does that when she gets upset. Honey, ain't nobody gonna be beating on me. I don't give a damn how much I love you. You ain't beating on me. Hopefully you stay committed. Just because you say you're going through it, just make sure you stay committed. But ain't nobody beating on me. I had parents to do that, and that was enough. Mm-mm. It's difficult. Mm-mm. So what color you gonna do your hair, Jordan? You said you got it. Leave and don't look. Exactly, Anton. Don't look back. Child. It's difficult though, because when you're in love with somebody, you be closing your eyes and stuff. It's hard. And God forbid if the sex is fabulous. Sex is a powerful drug. Sex will make you stay longer than you needed to. And that's worse. And the best sex comes from the worst people in the world. Not everybody, of course, but child, if he's a man straight from hell, his sex is usually outstanding, which is problematic for you to leave, because he'll keep you there mentally. Okay. So Gia, is the area real quiet? Have you went to Dollar General? I live in that place, Jordan. Oh, you talking about for dude? No, I haven't really been back. I haven't really been back. I went there one time, but it'd be really, this one over there by me is real packed. But I'll be honest with you, Jordan, I just been really depressed, and I kind of just go straight home because there's so much going on with this job. When I tell you this job is straight from hell, it's straight from hell, and I know I'm not gonna be there long. The longest people been there is a year. The company been in business for 10 years or whatever, and the longest person been there is a year, which sends red flags to me. So Friday, not Friday, because today's Saturday. So this week before I came home, the boss said that if you don't drink listen to this, if you don't drink all the water out of your bottles when y'all get them, we're not ordering water for y'all anymore. These are grown adults. So if you get water out the container and you don't drink it all, he's not ordering water for you anymore. It's a good thing for me because I don't drink water. I'm just drinking coffee. But I'm like, who does that? These are grown adults. Oh, you just turned 18, so you're a teenager. Oh my God, it's been going on, I had to say. Exactly, me too. I haven't been drinking nothing yet today, Lily, because you know why? My pressure been up so high. My pressure been really bad. My pressure been up so bad. When it started affecting my eyes and stuff, I'm like, okay, I better. How the hell something get my fan? And I'm standing here. How's something in my fan? This fan is from hell. Anyway, I don't want her to do anything to him. Anyway, so I don't know. Where's Jordan? She didn't say what color she doing her hair. What color is your hair, Gia? What color is everybody's hair right here? Is everybody here black or blonde or red or purple or green? or just naturally brown or black, or I'm just trying to see if everybody step outside the box. I'm kind of hungry, but I'm always hungry. I'm bald. Okay, love bald. I love bald. I would love to have a bald head, but my head is too damn big. It's big like the earth. When I see she's gaslighting me into coming back. I don't know. Anyway, I want to go order me some food. And why is it warm in here? Trying to see the stupid fan. I hate when this stuff happens to the fan. Like, how was something blowing into the fan, which means I gotta take the whole damn thing to loose and Red just okay, Jordan. All right, little mama. Lucas, I'm sorry, sweetie, I can't help you. I already told you what to do. If you don't, I'm just gonna move on from you, sweetie. I just keep you in my prayers. At the end of the day, I told you what to do. If you don't want to receive that, that's fine. Maybe you need time to think about it, but anyway, I'm moving on. Jordan, so that should be cute on you because you got that face. So you know what's funny? I couldn't find a coloring. I couldn't find a red coloring, so I found this red coloring. I found this coloring, Jordan, but I don't think this is the right red because when I went to find about this red color, it was like, let me show you this red color I got. I mean, it only took me 3 years to do my hair red. Okay, this is the red color I got. Now, this is the red color I use for Creamy Nature, but for some reason it don't seem like it wasn't this red. It seemed more like a burgundy to me. I want a fire engine red, so I don't know what color you're using. Potential inappropriate messages was held for review. Okay. Yeah, Anton, the thing is, I'm trying to, this color is not, now this color on my eyebrows, which is not this color. I want a red. You ever see them bikers and stuff? They have that red hair, purple hair. But this color is not that red to me. This is not that red. But it costs $6.59, which I normally don't spend on hair because I just get the bleaching and just bleach it white and the hell with it. But I was like, I'm gonna go all the way in for red. But maybe maybe I do look like the color. Maybe I just not seeing it the right way. Do y'all think this matched the color? Don't the box seem darker though? That's just me. Don't this seem darker? Let me see. You're right, Antoine. That's what I'm talking about. You real bright. Is it real bright, Antoine? Because maybe I'm colorblind because it don't look. Let me turn my fan on in here. I have to be careful because mother ain't got no clothes on. Mother's live. Got to make sure I got too many mirrors in here. Maybe I'm just colorblind. It's the same color. Okay. Maybe I'm just colorblind. Because it looks dark. The box looks darker to me. But let me tell y'all something. if let me see, if you know this company right here, this shampoo right here is good. If you got hair that's coming out, that's messing up, I don't know who made this. I think it's black owned, but this shampoo is good. I mean, it takes your hair wherever your hair is falling out. It makes it keeps your hair coming back. It's called Revital Castor Oil Shampoo. It's called Bless and Tell. This shampoo makes your hair thick. I mean, real thick. And I was using it because I'm always doing my hair, and so and I was like, damn, my hair felt thicker and got long and everything. I don't know what's in this shampoo, but I'm definitely going to invest into the whole thing of it. Now, most of y'all, I mixed that red hair with this. I mixed this with the red hair. This is the Clairol. Right, it's like red as your birthday. That's what I'm saying, Anton. It seems like I want fire engine red, but cause to me, I don't know. But you know how you buy here, and then you get home, it's like a whole different color. It's a whole different color than what is in the store. Uh, I will show y'all how long it is, but I ain't got no panties on y'all, so I'ma just live. So I gotta be careful with this bowl. Cause I ain't got no panties on. That's all I have on is a t-shirt, and that's it. And you can just imagine the rest. So I have to hold this phone very much, like you know what I mean, without what is understood don't have to be explained. I would like to buy a shirt that's exactly very much so. I wonder where Lily at. Miss Moore, January Flowers. Anybody subscribe to January Flowers channel? She's kicking butt. Make sure you go to her channel, her page, and check her out. But I've been wearing lashes and stuff, y'all. I've been really trying to change. That's why I said when you revisit, whoever hurt you to go back. I've been trying to revisit myself. So I'm trying to fix myself from past pain. So these are the dollar lashes that I get. These cost $1.99. Now, the funny thing about lashes, which I've been exploring, it's $1.99. They got expensive ones out there, of course, but it took me a long time not to put the glue in my eyes. Hi, Fifi. Oh, people, there she is right there. I'm like, where's she at? It took me a long time to get my glasses. But the thing, how you been lately? What y'all cooking for dinner? What y'all cooking for, what is it, lunchtime? Is it dinner? But, you know the reason why I'm not drinking lately? Because I think I've been stressed out so much that nothing is working. Like, it's like I get a taste, but nothing happens. Like, I don't feel better, you know what I mean? I probably could spice it up, put some real liquor in it, but I just don't want to. You didn't get red? What color you got, Jordan? Pink. Ladybug. I was supposed to bleach it beforehand, but I ain't having more. I used to develop it. But it should have came out good. This is the first time me doing red hair, which like dye my hair. I didn't buy my whole hair red, only dyed to I dyed the sideburns. I don't think you can even see it. I dyed the sideburns and I dyed my eyebrows red. And I dyed the bottom part of my neck. I was not dyeing my whole hair red. The rest of my hair is black. My hair is brown. Okay, with a little. Okay. I can't believe Pee Wee Herman. Exactly. Poor Pee Wee. I was supposed to bleach it beforehand, but I ain't have it. No. Oh, I didn't know you put. Oh, got you. You right, Jordan. You right. But I didn't. I didn't bleach mine beforehand either, so we'll be all right. Yeah, Pee Wee Herman have passed away. They say he hated his character, but you made money. That's what I was saying before. You can't take nothing in this world with you, but you can honestly say you was happy. It's just, I don't know. It's just a still. You ever notice that the world is real still? Like it's real quiet and weird. It feels like something is coming. I saw you on the boat fighting Lily with that chair. Ninjas. I can't. Oh, excuse me. Anyway, y'all, I've been on here for an hour and 16, 17 minutes. I'm about to lay down. I don't know how long it will be in my not. The thing about, let me tell you something. The thing about being with addiction, you're like, why should I not drink? But I'm only drinking wine. Everybody's like, bitch, it's only wine. But wait a minute. What do you do when you can't find happiness? Like, do you get a whole bunch of cats? Do you get a dog? Or do you just, I don't know. It's just, like, what do you do? I'm doing 10 things at once. Give me a second. I'm trying to put my pants on, mother's live. Here we go. There we go. So that's how long it is. Oh, it's only 30 inches, which is not long at all. That's only 30 inches, so. I'd rather live alone than with the cats. Child, Lily, a dog is a huge step towards happiness. Hey, Miss Dozer. A dog is a no. Dog has to be walked though. And then if he poo poo on the floor, child, you come home and it sleeps high and it's like hot shit. He done shit. You find yourself. I don't know. Go ahead. Thank you, Anton. But the thing is, like, I was depressed. I was like, oh. I was watching this guy's channel. He's like plant-based. Do anybody likes plant-based food? Plant-based food. I want to look it up and see what it means. A lot of young people have been trying to teach me about vitamins and plant-based food and stuff like that. And I'm like, I be trying to listen to it and stuff, but do anybody on plant-based food? Let me see. Oh, mother's live. Today is Saturday. I hate when you work 7 days a week. You don't know when your days are off. Your days off don't feel like your days off. I miss back in the day. We used to have friends on the weekend. We hang out, go hang out. Get your clothes ready. We about to go. Now all your friends are dead. Shit. All my friends are dead. Oh God. And everybody that want to hang with you is like 20, 19, 18. I'm like, damn. Then you start getting that old person disease because you start seeing people who look like somebody else. Like, I know you. It's like, no, you don't. When you get old, you start thinking you know people and you really don't know them. They got the same face of people who's transitioned over. And you think it's them and it's not them. Because the person you're looking for is dead. It just means eating vegetables. Okay. Well, I eat a lot of vegetables. You know what? My stomach can see. I think of people like me who got a stomach that don't do well with vegetables and too much certain stuff that's good for it. Our stomach explodes. That means we spend most of our time in the bathroom, and that ain't cute. I don't know. I'm trying to find out why God got me at this job I'm at. If I had it my way, I would go to work drunk every day. Are you a vegan? All right then. Well, Lily, what happened? Look, Lily. I don't think Miss Doja like my hair red. %90 of what I eat is plant-based. Today I made black-eyed peas soup. Oof. Oh my God. Got juice beets. Oh God. Ginger. Oh. Hey, MTF. Apples and she kicked butt today. Wow. Go to work. I want to gain. At this job, I done lost so much weight. You ever work so hard that you feel like you're about to pass out? Beyond Burger Child. I love me some food though, Deshaun. I'm not a person that's gonna be difficult to feed. Beyond Burger, that the name sound beyond. Like I'm not the one to really try the food because I'm greedy. You need somebody who's real picky. And it ain't me. I ain't picky. If I had a boyfriend who brought over fried chicken every day, I would have fried chicken. If I had a boyfriend who go for soup every day, I would have soup. I'm not picky. The key word if. If a man came and brought me, most men don't bring me nothing anyway. They only take from me. I wish I could have a best friend. It's a man. Let me stop. Mm-mm-mm. Thank you, Miss Doe. You sure you like it? Because you know when you'll say something, quick. You ain't said nothing. I don't think you. I don't think certain people is not big on the red color. I think I was. I'm not picky either. Exactly, Antoine. I'm greedy, especially if it's some ribs. You ever get those ribs that's in the backyard with the grill, and they grill the ribs and you open up that thing in the back. I'm talking about the backyard. Like I got a backyard, and you open up that thing and called the grill. Miss Those, you probably got that. The grill when they can put the. That's why she don't eat meat. You could put the meat on the grill and let it cook with the sauce. Oh my God. Oh. So the guy I had a fight with at my job, he's been busting his ass trying to date me. And you know he don't know. And I'm not the one to tell him. And even the ones who know, it's not worth it. I don't believe people, and it's not a blanket, it's not a set in stone statement, but I don't believe people are comfortable with who they are, like they look for other people's approval to live their life. They're very few. I love grilled ribs. Oof, me too, Antoine. Me this too, delicious. Lily. But I said I was gonna stop eating meat, but y'all know I'm good at one thing I can do is anyway. I'm trying this. I lost a lot of weight, Miss Doja. My body don't look the same. I lost a lot of weight. You do eat meat? Oh, okay. Okay. I lost a lot of weight. My body looks different. You ever work so hard that you feel like you're about to pass out, but you don't pass out, but your body is tired and you almost go like, because you're tired. If y'all didn't know the better, when this look like somebody's hand pulling me, look, come on, Raven. Oh, what's this mat? I don't know. It's like you make exactly, Anton. I feel like I'm gonna pass out. I be like, I be so tired. Oh, congratulations, Rebecca. Congratulations. I'm okay, Rebecca. Congratulations on getting engaged. My wedding. All right. Your wedding is coming up quick. All right, Mama. Your wedding is coming up quick. God bless you. That's a good thing. That war type of tiredness. Exactly, Anton. I be tired. I be feeling like I'm about to hit the ground. Thank you, Miss Doja. I think I'm about to hit the ground. I be thinking I'm about to hit the ground. I can't do anything, Miss Doja, because I'm on live and I can't really, you know what I mean? Like everything now, so my fiance's cooking dinner. Oh, Miss Doja's married too, y'all. She's another successful marriage. Isn't Lily married too? Lily, you married too. Maybe y'all is about to send me somebody because I got a bunch of married people with some good news. Thank you for the good news, y'all. I need them miracles. Broccoli, oh, broccoli and garlic. Oh my God. You know what I had, Miss Doja? Lo mein. Lo mein and chopped chicken. Okay, sorry, Miss Lily. I had some lo mein and chopped chicken. And when I tell you good, but I was going through, like I've been in a deep depression. So I'm always trying to find a way to get myself out of depression. So I was like, well, let me get some food. Oh my God, it was delicious. And the sad part about it is I bought a quart so I can have some for tomorrow. And I ate the whole. And I looked at myself. You ever sit and talk to yourself saying, you know, that's a damn shame. You ain't had. I ate the whole quart of lo mein and the chopped chicken. And you start to yourself say, that's a damn shame. You ain't have to eat them. And remind you, anyway, pork chop. Oh God, greens, potatoes. I love me some pork. It's funny you say that because I love me some pork. I got high blood pressure. But child, they're delicious when the grease is running out of your mouth from that pork. Oh. Let me stop. You know, Raven let a pig. Let me stop. That's a damn shame. I'm too greedy. Chocolate cake. Oh, I can't afford. You know what, Rebecca? The chocolate cake. You gotta have a dentist. When you eat sweet stuff, you need. To me, I think you need a dental plan because, child, too many sweets to put you in a dental. And these dentists is ridiculous. These dentists are ridiculous. But baby, I love me some chocolate. Hey, pretty, what's up, mama? How are you, love? Did your situation get a little better? Thank you, Miss Doja. I'm going to have a party. Well, God bless you, Rebecca. Have a party. Well, you about to get married, so this is your time. Enjoy it. Enjoy your time. Enjoy your time, girl. Yes, I'm in court. Okay. So you fighting back. That's cool. Keep fighting, mama. Keep fighting. Don't give up. I have a baby boy on the way. Oh, congratulations, Rebecca. Rebecca. Am I saying that right? Bika? I might be saying it wrong. I'm 6 feet. Oh yeah, the HIV. Yeah, this woman says that she said that the HIV, she said that if a man likes to have sex in the butt, he's gay or bisexual. They don't say bisexual, they always say gay. And I was like, that's not true. A man can have sex with you in the front and be gay. I always find it amazing how people think it's a certain rules. These are real people. There are no rules. Everybody is different. Yeah, but everybody is different. It's not a rule book. These are real people. It's like if you ever had children, you know every child is different. You're not going to say, well, this one does this and this is supposed to do it. No. If you grew up around children, you raise children, and they're all different. There's no such thing as since this one did this one, that's going to do the same thing. No, that's not how it goes. You got a kid too, right, Miss Pretty? There are no rules. People going to do what they want to do. I mean, children too. So it's not like, well, since this child did this, you're going to do the same. No, these are real people. They're going to do whatever they want to do. Whether it's good or bad or indifferent, they may be loving, sweet, make you want to cry, happy, or they straight from hell. You're like, whose baby is this? How could this thing come out of me? You just never really know. Exactly. You never really know. People, these are real people. I always find it amazing how people feel as though people is a rule book. Oh, you have no children? Oh, okay. Well, these are real people. And children are not, or grown adults are not going to do what you say do. They're going to do what they want to do. Just like when children become big and they sneak, eat candy, sneak. They become adults that sneak and eat candy. They're going to do what they want to do. Oh, you had 3 kids? Oh, okay. And they all different, right, Anton? And Tony? They all different, right? They all going to do what they want to do. They're different. You brought 3 human beings into the world. These are 3 reincarnated people. Well, look at me. I mean, I'm saying these are, exactly, Miss Doja. These are 3 reincarnated people. And they're going to do whatever they're going to do. You have to find out each person individually, because everybody does something different than the next person. Somebody can be your favorite, somebody can be straight from hell, somebody can make you love them crazy. My first show. Okay, Rebecca. God bless you, Mama. Well, just find out who God sent you. Because reincarnation is real. Find out who God sent you. Who's this person? I always believe young people can teach you a lot. The young people I be around, they're amazing. They teach me a lot. But it's a time lapse because they're mad young. They're all under 30. And they old enough to be my kid. Oh, mothers live. They're young. And they teach you a lot. But it's weird because it's the generation, it's a big gap. Because these are young people. Some of them can talk to, some of you can't. But my whole life I've been around young people, so it's no big deal for me. I just like to listen to what they got to say because they definitely have a story. But it's just very different. But I'm around older people, but not as much. I noticed that in real life, the people that want to be beneath me is young. But the older people, I was thinking about that too. It's like I don't hang around nobody older. But a lot of older people don't really want to be bothered. I think a lot of that. There's a lot of older people that have been through enough in life and they kind of just want to be to themselves, close the door and get in the bed, and, you know. They're definitely different. I like being around younger people because they teach. If you like to learn, they will teach you if you listen. Back in the day, we used to be around older. Exactly, Anton. Older people can teach you how to be wise. You know, it's just, like I said, it's a case-by-case basis. But I noticed that people around me are young, real young. Which makes me have to keep I have to make sure I watch what I say. But I'm usually like an influencer, so I influence a lot of young people. I always tell them how great they are. A lot of girls, especially females. I be talking to a lot of females. A lot of females have been broken, but a lot of men, it's real weird because they're young, but they're old, but they're young. But I always tell them stuff that's going to encourage them to go higher than what they think. And I'd be kind of acting like, I'd be like, yo, you could do this. I'd be encouraging them, pushing them. I'm like, yo, you got to kind of like act like a, in my opinion, I mean, you don't have to. For me, I always feel like you have to encourage them to go greater. Like root them on and holler and scream, like, yo, look at you. I guess it's, anyway, I raised a kid before, so y'all know I know what to do, but thank you, Miss Sylvia. I like, thank you, Miss Pretty. Yeah, but I always feel like when you're around young people, you have to encourage them. And when they get lost and stuff, you have to be like, encourage them. Like, y'all listen. You know, and the thing about it, they like me because I tell them things. I empower a lot of girls, especially guys. I empower a lot of women. And I know I do because they be like, oh, give me your phone number. I'm like, nope. Mother's lid. Y'all gonna be hitting me talking about some mother's lid. So you a hoe. Bitch, you a hoe. I thought you was like one of the good ones. You a hoe. Oh, mother's lid. Just because I'm empowering you. I have wants and needs. But that's not true. They kind of know. They kind of know. They kind of know. But they like this young guy I was talking to at the job and stuff. He's 24 years old. And he was telling me how he used to dog women and stuff. And he was like, I used to dog women. He said, but I always tell them from the beginning that this is just a sexual thing. And Lord, I'm telling this man's business. And he said, this is just a sexual thing. And it's not going to be no feelings involved. I said, how could you have sex with someone and not have feelings involved unless you're a cold-hearted person? He says, I'm not a cold-hearted person. I said, yes, you have to be. In order to look someone in the face, usually if a woman shows up to be with you, she kind of wants more. She's giving you time to breathe or whatever you say, but she wants to see if you're really going to follow through. So he was like, I don't hurt these women. I told him, I said, no. A lot of times people set relationship advice, so I don't want to be with you, but then things change and feelings get involved, and next you know, you kind of feel something for this person that was not a part of the plan because we're real people, unless you're a cold-hearted person. So he was like, yeah, you're right. I said, so you like hurting women, but then you want to reap the reward. He said, well, I'm doing good. So I met this one girl, I've been with her for 8 months. And then he raced to the, when I'm about to punch out, I knew he wanted my number. I was like, oh, hell no. We're not doing that. And I heard him calling me and act like I hate him. No, 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 no. I get hit on by females, which is hilarious. Females be thinking I'm a stud. I'm like, this bitch is a stud. And I don't care. Think what you want. I be thinking about turning to a stud. Trying to find me some woman to be with. But that's depression. I be asking myself that question. Can I be a woman? Because I love women. Am I supposed to love women? That's always question myself. Because I love women. Oh, shit. Am I supposed to love women? No. I think women are the most beautiful people in the world. And Lord knows they're good to look at. Pretty as fuck. But I guess I'm not supposed to say that. I'm about to live. I'm always thinking that maybe some woman that may take me away. I'm always thinking there will be some female that's going to take me away from all this bullshit. That's what you do when you get old. You start peeking. You have to peek. Oh, that's some people walk past this. Well, I know you sitting at the door, you old nosy bitch. That's when you know you old. You be peeking through the bonds. I think it's easier for me. I don't know. I don't know. Peek, peek, peek. You too funny. I don't know. But you know what I noticed? I'm attracted to, it's certain energies though. I'm attracted to people who, I can't even say that because that's not true. It's a certain energy. It's the energy that they give off that's different than other people. It's something about them. Like this one guy at my job, it's something about him. It's something about him. And when I saw him, I thought he looks like the guy who tried to rape me in New York. Okay, it was one time when I was in New York and stuff. I told y'all this story before. He looks like him to me. He looks like the guy that was fighting on the streets. He ripped my shirt off. He was trying to rape me. I said, you got to kill me. Ain't no man going inside of me, raw dog. You got to take me out. And that's probably why I stopped wearing. I had on Tim's. Remember J-Lo? Don't be fooled by the rocks that you got. She had them Tim boots on. I had heel Tim boots on. And this man wanted to rape me. He was ripping my clothes off. And I'm in the middle of the street. I'm holding on to my pocketbook. And I'm trying to keep him from raping me on the streets. And he's trying to get me down. He was tall. Never mind, I had on heels. He was taller than me still. I guess he just came home from prison. But baby, he wanted me. So he kept trying to get me down to the ground. He tried to get me in the alleyway in New York. And I'm fighting him. And he's like, he kept trying to hold my arms. Because you know, child, I'm like, So he this is the old Raven, of course. This is before this Raven. This is gullible Raven. Everybody looking for love, and I got my ass handed to me too many times. But anyway, and the thing is, I wanted to be with him. I thought he was so fine. He was so sweet. I mean, he came to the bar, and these other girls came to me. They said, "Raven, get away from him." I was like, "Why?" They said, "Girl, he robs the girls." I was like, okay. So I said, let me buy you a drink. I bought him a drink and I shot out the door. I went to shut out the door to go to my car because I was about to shoot back to Jersey. When I walked out the door, he was standing right there. He said, hey, beautiful, where you going? And me, not paying no mind, like, bitch, you just got caught. Child, he got me around the corner. He swung on me. I'm in the street fighting this man. Now, people may thought he was my boyfriend. This man, I thought he was trying to rob me. He says he tried to take my clothes off me in the damn night of the street. He was trying to take my pants down. I'm like, what kind of life do you think I live? Like I've had this fairy tale life? Like, I guess he thought I was the kind of, you slap me, I start crying. I don't know. But child, I'm fighting this man. I got my pocketbook, which is holding my arm. Had on heels, trying to balance this fight. And I'm fighting this man back. This man grabbed my arms. He had to take both his arms and hold my arms. And then he started biting me. He started biting my titties. He started trying to bite me because he wanted me down on the ground. And he kept trying to rape me. I was like, are you fucking kidding me right now? I was like, and remind you, we're like a half a block away from the precinct. And if people saw him try to do, but nobody tried to help me. So and I never been the kind of person, I don't know about screaming. I probably should have screamed, but I was going wrong. But I'm fighting him back, and he beat my ass. I'm fucking him up, he fighting me back. So I'm holding my I never forget, I put this Indian coat and Indian ringes all over the thing. Child wasn't no it Rangers was going on the floor. It was destroyed. But lo and behold, he didn't rape me. And he needed 2 more hands. But he messed my ribs up. I couldn't walk. My ribs were so messed up I couldn't even walk. And I never knew girls get raped like that. No, he just came from prison legally. And the thing is that I liked it him. Like you would have got it. Honey, it was a sure thing, mothers lived. I was a sure thing. You could have got it. You could have moved in, ain't paid no bills. You could have got away with a whole lot of shit. But I think when people see me, everybody feels as though, well, I'll tell you what I heard. I'm conceited. I think everything's about me. I think I'm God's to the world. I think I'm better. I hear a lot of shit about me. I just think everybody should kiss my ass. I have so many men taking care of me. I hear a lot of stuff about me. So when I saw dude at the job, I was like, damn, you look like the guy that tried to rape me. But I didn't say that. But I was looking at him. But I know it's not him because I'm not going to say I know it's not him. But it's not him because he's younger. It's not him. And when I talk to him, he's on a whole nother vibe. But I don't know. No, Lily, let me tell you something. Some of these men be really mentally fucked up. To be honest with you, some of them be really messed up. And the cute ones is really, it's so weird because that's not what you be thinking. You be in this whole other world like, oh my God, I met somebody. I'm so happy. And baby, he may be fine as hell, but honey, he was like, he messed me up. But the dude for my job looks like him to me. But I've been mistaken. I didn't do before, so I'm probably wrong. But I always feel like that's him. And it's weird because I'm around him. I'm thinking to myself, that's him. And it's not him though. Like he's a real good dude. But it's weird because I guess it's trauma, what they call it. Because of trauma, but he's young though. But something about his energy makes me feel like his dude. And this guy was tall, so I'm 6 feet. So he had to at least be like 6'8". He had to be like 6'8". Because I wasn't even taller than him in heels, so he had to at least like 6'8" or 6'9". So he was real tall. He was real tall. Because if I'm in heels and I'm even taller than him, shit, that motherfucker tried to beat my ass. This other guy tried to rape me on the street too. That's probably why I don't go out. You know what? Now I realize why I won't go out doing. Because I don't hang with nobody. So I'm by myself, which means that you're a target. That's why a lot of girls go out together with friends and stuff. In this world, you know, this other guy, he grabbed me. I thought I was going to get raped. I didn't even know that when you're out there by yourself at night, this goes against you, your earrings go against you, and you're a target. And a man will rape you. And this one guy, he pulled his penis out and everything. He was he had no condom on. He was trying to, I was like, I don't know where that's going to go. I can tell you where it ain't going to go. The only way that thing is going inside of me, I got to be halfway dead. And I fought him back though. It was the grace of God many times, but it's a side of the world. Nobody talks about it though. I'll tell you the truth, what's happening. And mind you, I'm 6 feet. So just imagine the girls that are shorter than me, what they go through. A lot of girls won't tell that they men have tried to rape them or they've been raped because the first thing people are gonna say is, "What did you have on? What did you do to him to make him want to rape you?" They're gonna defend him. They're gonna defend him and make it you the bad person. That's why a lot of times when girls get raped, they don't report it because they know they're gonna get blamed for it. What did you have on? He was a poor victim man, and you made him rape you. Yes, Lily. And the thing about it was, and here it is. All I want is a boyfriend, a man to call my own, and you out here raping bitches. Like, come on now. And it be them fine ass ones. You was like, damn. Why you though? Like you fine as fuck. But child, that's the same dude you in love with that'll give you disease and then beat you the fuck up for complaining about him giving you a disease. But I said I'm not gonna blame men for nothing that happens to me in my life. I'm just get my ass out the room. It's like on somebody farted in an elevator, you just wait for the door to open to get out. Well, but let's live. Oh, date rape is real too. I met this guy before. He was actually at my house. I met him and everything. And this of course this is the Raven before, this is not this Raven. This is the dumb Raven. When I thought men wanted love. This man, we talked fine as fuck. Built, came with a motorcycle and everything. Child, this man took the condom off and told me he was going inside of me with I was like, I ain't never fight nobody in my life naked. I fought him. He was a big bitch too. He was a big man. Big high yellow, built, drive a motorcycle because you know him. You might be watching this channel too. I was like, you ain't raping me. We fighting here. I'm butt naked fighting him. He trying to go inside me. I'm fighting this man in my house. I'm fighting him. Fine as fuck. I mean, fine as fuck. This man was fine as fuck. But child, fuck that. He decided we was fighting, naked fighting. I mean, this shit has just been, my story has been traumatic over and over and over. Shit is just crazy. And the thing is, I'm looking to be with you, and you was going to get whatever you want to get. All you do is be patient. It was yours. They don't give a fuck. No, they never do, Lily. They take the condom off because they already know the kind of, first of all, men are not stupid. They know the kind of person you are. If you're the kind of person that's real loving, they know that. If you're the kind of person that care about people, they know that. They don't already know how you move. You don't know that you've been analyzed. So he knows you're not that girl that's going to let him go inside of you without protection. So he's going to try to take it because he knows that nobody been inside of you without protection, and he wants to be the first. And what he's going to do is, he's like, I know that's fresh and it's good and it's raw. That means ain't nobody been in there, but I'm going to be the bitch first. So I got to hold you down, and I got to put you in the chokehold and do what I'm going to go on you for. But the thing that gets me is the fact that he can remain hard. He can remain hard as he try to rape you. That shit baffles me. I mean, he remains that way. Well, that's not going to happen here. This is the only time I can say this. Thank God for abusive parents. Because I believe if I wasn't a part of child abuse, I probably would have just submitted and gave into it. But thank God for parents for something. The child abuse parents come in handy. Because at the end of the damn day, you don't put your hands in your parents. But goddamn if you don't beat the shit out of the rest of these motherfuckers, man. Child, you fight back. No, Lily, that's not. That's we're raping. They don't give a shit about you. I mean, the stories I could tell y'all is crazy, but I think because I'm always home, I like to live in Kumbaya land, which always gets me beat up. Every time I like a man the most, he's usually straight from hell. So when I question my behavior with men, I even question my behavior with females. Because I'm like, I talked to this one female after she was so beautiful, and she revealed some information for me, to me, that was like, yo, that was the deal breaker. And I realized she was straight from hell too. So I was like, you know what? I just gotta get out of this because this is something I don't understand. But it's something I can't win, but I could definitely get my ass away. I know, Antoine, it seems that way. It's just crazy to me. It's real crazy. Are you the same Antoine that I used to go to work up in Jersey? Because you kind of look like the person I can't see with it because it's small. You used to work in Jersey at this insurance place. What's the insurance? Because the face look familiar. It may not be the same because the little eye, the default thing is so small. It was an insurance firm. It was an insurance firm in Jersey. I probably got the wrong person. I just said I'd be wrong. Yeah, many men have tried to rape me, beat me the fuck up, child. I'm going home bruised and ribs all hurting. But I was like, damn, if you ain't gonna rape me. Oh, okay. Wrong person. Like I said, it's the old person syndrome. Stop. Beat me the fuck up. I don't know. I never forget this other girl. I was like, how do you walk around with dresses on? And I was like, have anybody guys tried to rape me? And she was like, I've been raped before. Yeah, that's the thing, Lily. And it's crazy because this one girl, she was beautiful. It's funny I'm talking about her. This is her hair color. And her name was, let me see if I got her name. Her name was Maya. Is it right? Let me think. She was beautiful. Oh my gosh, she was so beautiful. But it was a girl like, it was a two-spirit woman. And something I don't say do, but she was with a guy. And he didn't know about her. And she wrote it out as long as she could. This girl was so fucking beautiful. This girl was beautiful. She had a real hair. She used to wear real hair like this. But this girl was beautiful. And she was, so she would prostitute, and I would see her on the corner. I would say, yo, get my car. How much money you need? I would put in my car, and I would give her money. I was like, whatever you trying to hear. She said, why do you care about me? I was like, you can't be out here like this. Like I said before, this is the other reason. When they say you stepped into some shit, that's me. Like I didn't know about this world. I never knew about prostitution. I know about a lot of shit. But I saw her, I was like, yo, how much money you want? Let me give it to you. So I gave her money and took her ass home. And then I saw her again. Also didn't know girls did drugs. Listen, don't judge me. I had no idea listen. Hard as it may not be hard for y'all to believe because y'all know I'm always home and y'all know I'm always by myself. And I'm not a bad looking person, but if y'all notice, I'm always alone. Like I'm always alone. And I'm okay with that. So I saw when I was in New York, I was like, why are you walking around with a dress, a skirt on? Her skirt was like real short. Now you know me, baby don't wear skirts. I only wear pants, honey. Anyway, one type of skirt I would wear would be a towel when I get out the bathtub. But anyway, so I was like, have you ever been raped before? She was like, yeah. And I was like, why do you wear a skirt? I'm judging, which I shouldn't be judging, but I'm judging. She had on this short denim skirt. She had on silver shoes. She had her hair pulled in a ponytail. When I tell you, this girl was beautiful. Let me see if I can tell y'all what she looked like. Who she remind me of? Let me give you an idea what she looked like. Let me think. Who kind of looked like her? She kind of looked like Alicia Keys. She looked like Alicia Keys with this color hair. That's how pretty she was. She's wearing hair just like Alicia Keys in a ponytail. She was beautiful like Alicia Keys. Alicia Keys is beautiful. And the thing is, she didn't tell a man that she was in love with about her, who she was, like what was her, you know. And she fell in love with him. He fell in love with her, and he kept asking her for sex. So she kept asking her for sex, and she wouldn't have sex with him because she didn't, you know, have the surgery. So she in love with him. He's taking her out. He's thinking, you know, he would get her pregnant, whatever. Then he found out. She finally told him who she was. He cut her off just as quick. And she became devastated. Because in her mind, she figured if he would give her a chance that she could be with a man, you know, she could be with him. But once he found out what she was, and I'm sure people was whispering in his ear. So when she would come to perform, to do shows, she would do one song every single Tuesday. That was Aaliyah. How could the one I gave my heart to, the one I gave my heart to, break my heart to? Every Tuesday she did the one song. And after that, she just died mentally. And me still young and gullible to shit. I don't understand what's going on, but the next thing I know, she started doing these things called, what she told me to try. What was these things she told me to try? It was called e-pills. She was like, "You want an e-pill, Raven?" I was like, "No." What does that do? She's like, "Girl, it makes you feel intense." I was like, "No, I don't know damn e-pill. They want to drink." Let me stop. But I realized there are certain people in the world, there are people who smoke weed and there's some people that drink. They're drinkers and smokers, but everybody has their device, whatever it is. Some people use juices, some people jog, some people drink, some people smoke, some people fast. Everybody has their own thing. They try to make it through this world the best way they can. So anyway, so she had do this on every Tuesday. How could I want? And I didn't know what she was going through. I know now, but the thing is that don't break. So the thing is that she would sit there and everything, and I saw her. She would come to my job at the time. She told me, she said, "Why do you care about me so much, Raven?" I was like, "Because I don't understand what's going on with you." So she had on a denim skirt and white silver shoes that were tall. She was tall, like me. I don't know if she was tall as me, but she used to wear heels. I don't wear heels. So she was real beautiful, high yellow. I'm brown skinned. She was high yellow. That's what I call yellow. She was high yellow, like Alicia Keys. And she went out there to make money on a stroll. I didn't know about no damn stroll either. I don't know what the hell that meant either. I learned now. And it's so funny because I said, "Those girls, where do they work?" They said, like, "Oh, I got my own business." I was like, "Well, could you hire me?" They would never tell me they was escort. I didn't know what that meant. But they should have just told me I'm a prostitute. I didn't know what that meant. So anyway, move forward. So as I said, like, "You're real beautiful. Why would you?" She's like, "I need money." And you know how you go. You looking, but you can't judge. I mean, you could judge. I don't judge because I don't know what people going through, and I'm not perfect. So, but I thought she was so beautiful. I was like, why don't you just get a? It's funny because I talked to a lot of two-spirit women. Like, why don't you just get a job? Like, they wouldn't know. You are fucking beautiful. Like, these girls were beautiful, but they were so friction. So she went out and everything, and she got raped. The guy finished raping her, left her in between the cars. I guess he beat her up and left her in between the cars and stuff, and that was it. And she already was broken because dude didn't want her, and she got raped. And obviously, if you have a skirt on, it's easy for you to get raped more so. But she was already dead before she was dead, and she didn't want to live no more because the dude didn't want to be with her. But the worst part of it is, she died. She died from AIDS. And she had such a hard life. And I felt bad for her. And this guy came to me. He said to me, when I was at work in New York, I was a bartender. He said, Raven, this bitch gave me AIDS. I was like, who? Her name was Lady Lanaya. Excuse me. Her name was Lady Lanaya. I just realized. And I was like, he's like, I got AIDS, Raven. He said, what am I supposed to do? Now, me, myself, what am I supposed to say to you? Like, I was like, he was hurt. Let me tell you something. When I was working at that bar in New York City, there were so many porn stars that used to do stuff to get money. They used to sit at that bar, they'd be broken. When I tell you men were broken, they were porn stars, but they were broken. They didn't want to do that to make money. The stories I could tell y'all, the shit they used to come to me and tell me. I mean, these men used to be broken. And me, myself, I was like, you know me, I'm always trying to find a way to save. I'm trying to find a way to make you feel great. But it was like, but dude told me, he was like, she gave me AIDS, AIDS. And I'm like, I'm sorry to hear that. Like, what do you say to someone? I don't, what am I supposed to say? Sorry? But he was young, she's young, and she's dead now. But I met a lot of men who come to me after their girlfriends has been affected. There was like, it's one of the ballroom scenes. I don't want to say her name because I don't know her. But she died from AIDS. She was a vulgar and stuff in the ballroom, and she was a bowl down, and she died from AIDS. Her boyfriend contacted me. He was like, I want to be with you. I said, no, the fuck you don't. No, the fuck you don't, bitch. Not me. Not saying, no, bitch, and no. And I'm not saying you can't date nobody with AIDS, stuff like that, but no, bitch, not me. I'm gonna die like I'm supposed to with a broken fucking heart and a bottle of wine in my hand and a goddamn bag of hair. Let me stop. But no, I don't know how to deal with it. I don't know how to, and I know they got medicine out there for people who got AIDS and stuff like that, which means you could get it. What's it, undetected? Because people be sick and don't know. I mean, I get it. And I'm not saying I would never do it because I probably have, but just don't even know it. But the reality is, you wanted to use me as a substitute because the girl you love lost her life. But she was out there. And I wouldn't have a problem dating a man with AIDS, but my whole thing is, if you cheat on me, at least use protection. I know you're not going to. I never thought that if you tell a man you have protected sex, you know, yes, they don't. What did he say when he found out? He was upset. He was upset, Lily. He was devastated. Like, how do you inspire a man who just found out the girl he's in love with gave him AIDS? How do I say to him, it's gonna be okay, there's medicine now that make you live a longer. He don't want any of that shit. And even though I can encourage him, if he's not ready to receive it, he heard nothing. And I'm not saying, I want to defend her because I know her past, and I want to ride for her, but she went through a lot of shit. Her sister hated her because she was so goddamn pretty. Her own family made her treat her like shit. The bitch was beautiful. The girl was sickening beautiful. She used to wear hair in a pony. That's how beautiful she was. You would never know. But she always was broken. And she was like, why do you care about me so much, Raven? Why do you care? I cared about you because she was so goddamn beautiful. I mean, this girl was beautiful. Like you would know. Nothing indicated nothing. The only person that didn't know how beautiful she was her. She didn't know how beautiful it was. But I blame it on her. Same thing I tell the biologicals. A lot of times people can hurt you so bad that you forget what you look like. You forget how beautiful you are. You forget how stunning you are because you're moving your life through pain. And think about how you moved before he came into your life. Now you're moving through pain. You've been hurt so damn bad that you can't even realize how beautiful you are. You don't even see how beautiful you are. You look in the mirror. All you see is a mess. But the reality, beauty never changed. Your mindset got messed up because you allowed somebody in your life who lied to you and said he loved you. He'd give him a chance. He would give you the best life. And it was all a trick. But you're still beautiful. He didn't take that away from you. Now, for me to try to fight you to get you to realize that it is a task. It is hard because I'm talking to you through hurt. And when you've been hurt so bad, you be like, I don't want to hear that shit right now. I hear what you're saying, but not right now. So I can convince you to love yourself when you're talking to me through hurt, and I get it. Just because somebody tell you something means you're supposed to believe it. That's why we're trying to tell people tools like, listen, it's a process. You have to take yourself out on a date. That means you have to cancel everybody and put yourself first. It is hard. Just because somebody tell you to do it, don't mean you have to do it. It is a process as far as availability in your mind to say, I'm going to try this. You have to try because you're not dying. You have to try to say, you know what? And if you're the kind of person that feel like you could do it, then act like you're doing it for somebody. Separate yourself. Act like you're doing it for somebody else. So I'm going to help this person. Don't make it be about you. So I'm going to help this person. It is a hard thing to do that's been hurt, to try to cancel the hurt when you're still hurting. Exactly. I never thought about that. If you tell a man you have protected sex, you're not as if you did. What did he say? Well, he was devastated and stuff. I don't even know, but I don't even know he was still living. But you know what freaked me out the most? I was on Facebook and I went past this guy's picture. And I was like, yo, I haven't seen you in a long time. He's like, hey, Raven. He was so cute. And I was like, what you doing? So we went on live and everything together. I mean, not live, but, in the inbox. We talking back and forth. He said, what's up, Raven? I was like, he said, I'm a grown man. I said, no, you still a baby. I said, I remember you said, yeah, I was real young and stuff like that. And I was like, wow, you done got big. I was like, you're a big boy. Now he said, I'm not a big, I was a grown ass man. So I'm talking in the DMs. And I was like, what are you doing? He said, I'm coming up. I said, when you going to come up and see me? He said, Raven, I'm coming back that way real soon. I said, all right. I said, well, keep yourself safe, because you don't grow up to be cute. So I was doing a story on a girl that had died. I forget her name. Let me see if I can find her picture. She was helping somebody. I did a story on her. Let me see. Now I'm about to give y'all receipts, damn it. Now I'm about to give y'all receipts. It don't matter anyway. I ain't gonna be around. I wonder if I could bring up him talking to her. Oh, shit. I did this story on her. She was an activist and she got murdered. I be in the inbox with so many of y'all, which y'all may not know, but I do. I be talking to all y'all and because all y'all, a lot of y'all don't want people to know y'all business. Okay, let me turn this shit around. Okay, here we go. Let me see if I can find her. I did this story on her. Damn, somebody else. Wow. I've been doing these stories and stuff. I've done a lot of these stories, but this motherfucker right here, I can't. Let me see if I can find her. I know her from the village. She was cute though. She was short. I did a story on her too. I did his story. He's a trans man. I'm looking for the girl. Maybe I should put activist. She was beautiful. Let me see if I should put activist. She was trying to help. And it's weird because when I went to her page, damn, I did a lot of stories. This is so fucking weird. And when I was doing these stories, I was not appreciated. Her story was horrible. I did her story too. I did his story too. This is trans man. I did her story too. Damn, I did a lot. I did her story. She was dating this man who was in a gang, killed her because he wanted to buy. Anyway, let me see. I'm finding everybody, but I'm trying to find. I did her story too. Let me see if I can find her. We're gonna take this one all the way to the end, y'all. I'm gonna see if I can find him. We did her story too. I did her story too. I did her story. She made it to the whole damn. Anyway. Her husband killed her. This is Ty Underwood. Let me see. This is the one from Philadelphia. They finally caught him. He went on a run. Where's the one girl? This is the one I believe that got murdered. In my personal opinion, they keep trying to tell me she didn't. I don't believe it. This is the one that exposed people, and he got upset and got her hip put on her. Where is the activist? I'm looking for everybody. Where is this one girl? Here she is. This is the one right here. This is her activist, Jahia. This is the one right here, honey. Activist I did to kill. What year is this? This is 2021. I wonder if she got a face. Let me see if I can bring her up. Because on her page, the guy I'm talking about, he was on her page. Let me see. Here she is. I think this is her page. And it's the weird thing about this story. This is her page. This looks like a new page. There he is. That's him. That's him. That's who I was talking to, and in the DMs. Wow. He was just a baby when I met him. Take a rest of old school. Look at him. And somebody killed this man. I just talked to him. I'm like, are you kidding me? They made his page private, but I deleted Facebook. But this how I found that he got killed. I was doing a story on her, and I was like, how the hell that you end up in this story? And I just talked to him. I knew him since he was a baby. He was in my damn DMs talking. I knew him since the baby when I was over in New York. And I'm like, are you kidding me? Can you imagine doing a story on somebody and finding out that they did, that you just saw them a few? I'm like, you know what? Look, take a rest. The old friend that is prayed to face. The first I see when I get here, I love you. And she wrote that. I mean, he got killed. In the meantime. And she got killed by trying to help. She got killed by trying to help a couple that was a boyfriend girlfriend couple that was straight. She tried to help them, and the man ended up killing her. Look at this. A transgender activist, one of the two men fatally stabbed on Sunday by a man at a home on Boston, Dorchester neighborhood. Authorities said on Monday. Jahada was hosting Marcus Chavis and the family when Chavis killed her and his wife, Fatima Yosin, while stabbing a dog, according to Suffolk County District Attorney. They haven't determined the motive of the attack. The author, 42 years old, described as a YouTube personality, social commentator channel, 250,000 subscribers on Monday. Platform discuss transgender issues and stuff. This is grimy. So while she trying to help somebody, while these girls talking about they trying to replace the biologicals, the trans women to get murdered, trying to help the biologicals, but they ain't talking about that. Here it is, a two-spirit woman trying to make sure a biological be okay. She end up getting murdered in the process, but they don't talk about that. Anyway, let me give y'all no more receipts for me tonight. So, yes, that's Miss Doja. It's just correct. Hey, Nikki, what's up, boo? Thank you, Mama. Yeah. My wrinkle pony notice information will help your depression. You're outside the house. Use sunlight always. Thank you, my Winky Pony, but I'm a introvert. But I wanted to show. It's funny how I did not expect this. I did not expect his picture to come up though. I was telling y'all, I knew him since he was a baby though. I never thought about what if you tell a man you. I knew him since he was a baby, and to see him dead up there, and it was weird because we was on the. I wish I did delete Facebook, but I deleted it. I could show you all the video of him and I talking. But sometimes that mental abuse should be killing me. I could go on Google, and I can show y'all a lot of people I know. Some people evil as hell. I would never do this story because I can't stand them. So even though I can't stand a person, I'm not gonna bring them up because I don't believe nobody need to be murdered just because you don't like them. But I ain't doing this story. Let somebody else do it. Especially when I got an argument with this lady. She said, this guy, he said I was trash for slandering a girl's name. He was like, you trash for that, for slandering her name. I was like, I didn't slander her name. I reported what it said. He said, yeah, but people don't need to know her business. She was a goddamn prostitute who did porn. Come on now. How much slander? She was a prostitute that did porn. How am I slandering her name? No, you don't want to. She was a fucking prostitute. The ass was still running and she's being dead. Like, come on. If you can't accept your friend for who she was, then maybe you should have gave her some money. She didn't do it. I was like, you know what? Y'all do what y'all got to do. You do what you got to do. She got porn videos out. She got all this stuff for escort. She got the damn shit. What you slander? How am I slandering her name? I brought light to her name. I said, you know what? Since y'all don't appreciate what the hell I do, I ain't doing it. Y'all on your own. As y'all see, they still killing the girls. Ain't nobody reporting. Everybody reporting every damn thing else. But what the hell is going on? So since nobody, I was not appreciated. They didn't give a shit. And I was like, all right, it's all good. Now where them friends at? Ain't do shit. They could have, the same thing I did, anybody could do it. They could sit up there and say, you know what, let me help out. Nope, they ain't going to, because they don't give a shit. But I tell you what they will do, mark off everything I did wrong and stuff like that. Here it is. I'm posting your GoFundMe. None of my information, nothing is about me. I'm doing this. Let me ask you something. When the last time you saw somebody do a whole video and tell people to try to find out who killed them for free? Nobody does that. I'm putting the whole video together. I gave you pictures. I gave you a police location. For free. Never say, give me $15, give me $20, support my, nothing. Somebody did it for you. And then this other person said, well, we feel as though you shouldn't be reporting. They need $25,000 to bury the person that was murdered. So I put the whole video together. And all my information was deleted. Now, if you went on my page, you could see my stuff, but that's totally different. But in the video, all you saw was the GoFundMe. All you saw was information leaving. At the bottom, you saw information to contact the family to help them. Well, the family contacted me and said, we feel as though you're trying to capitalize off of our family member being murdered. I said, well, not only will I not do that for you, I will delete the whole fucking video just for you. Now, I won't capitalize off of shit. Guess what happened? I could show y'all they ain't make no fucking money. Guess why? Because nobody knew the bitch was dead. Because let me tell you something. When somebody doing something for you and you ain't paid no goddamn money, they doing shit for you at the counter, you cut your nose up to spite your face. Now the bitch is dead. Nobody gave a fuck. Nobody even cared if bitch is even here. I don't give a fuck. You did what you had to do. Now you had to put your money on. She probably got buried in Pottersville. I don't give a shit. I put something together for you out the kindness of my heart. You want to show me to kiss your ass? Bitch, I can show you to kiss your ass. I've been to hell and back. I ain't gonna do shit for you. So now you got fucked. Now the bitch probably got buried in the goddamn park by the goddamn golf spot. I don't give a fuck. When somebody trying to help you, they're trying to give you money, and here it is, you didn't pay me for the video, you didn't pay me for the footage, you didn't pay me for the image, you didn't pay me to share people, you didn't pay me to put it on different sites, you didn't pay me for nothing. But what you did say was that we don't need your help. Guess what happened? You eliminated that. Now the girl is dead and stuff like that. She never got the money. And if you go on the page now, she never made the money because nobody knew she existed. You fucked yourself. And that's fine with me. Because at the end of the day, you did what you had to do. And I deleted the whole damn video. Now you have to worry about it. They really don't. You actually right, Nikki. They really don't. It wasn't that it just is too much death every single week. But the thing about it, Miss Dozier, the death is still going to come. It's kind of like nobody's reporting it. Think about it. So dead people are still being murdered, but nobody's reporting it. See, one thing I always say, don't cut your nose off to spite your face. Because nobody won't know it's still happening. I went on it just a few seconds on Google, and I saw more. I act like I ain't see it. I see more people. More people need to know what happened to people in their family. The only time people care is when it's somebody in their family. Every time, and it was making you sick and paralyzed. So every time we listened to you, it was stress. I agree. Thank you, Miss Doja. But a lot of times it was a lot going on. And I agree with you. I was very stressed out because I didn't know this world. I mean, I knew the world wasn't, we didn't sing Kumbaya, but I mean, and then I'm a part of it. I mean, but the thing is, I appreciate you for looking for my health because I'm be honest with you, I probably just needed to leave it alone. But at the end of the day, regardless of how I felt, they still get murdered. And my whole problem was with a lot of girls that was two spirit. They kept trying to say because they was two spirit. And my whole point was to let them know that they've been doing this thing to women for years. But they thinking that it's just them. No, you walk in a woman's shoes and you can't pick what you want to come with them. You have to take everything. If a woman get beat up by a man, she wasn't beat up because she was a two-spirit woman. She got beat up because she was a woman. But people be looking for excuses. Women been getting killed for years. It's hard to tell the girls that because they was like, oh, they're looking for an excuse. But they've been beating women for years. They've been murdering women for years. And I think my whole problem was a lot of girls could looking for, oh, because of what I was. But biologicals not get beaten up because they were two-spirit women. They were women. And they were murdered. And their kids, it's still going on. They're still killing women. But I'm going to tell you who not looking at it that way. Two-spirit women. They're not looking at it as that's us. They're not saying that's us getting murdered. They're saying that's them. No, that's us. You don't pick in part what part you want to be in when it's the two-spirit woman versus the biological. That's a part of you. Sure, she may not have the whole things that you have, but she's a woman. And she's getting murdered for the same reason you're being murdered. So you just can't say, well, that's them, that's not us. It's us. You can't pick the parts you want. That's good. And it's us. And my whole point was they had to realize that. You have to understand what women are going through. I mean, they don't have to, because I'm just a person trying to show them something. Because they're only going to take what they want to take. But it was once upon a time when a man would beat a woman, they would say, well, stand a grown folks business. A man would beat a woman, he would kill her. But that's what the part I be trying to get to understand. You signed up for this too. You think you just signed up for lashes and hair and beauty and body and tits and ass. No, everything comes with being a woman. You have to take all that shit. And that includes the murder. And that includes the rape. That includes the betrayal. I have a lot of biological females that went through the same shit the two-spirit women went through. But it's weird because they keep acting like, well, that's them. No, it's you. It's your world too. Now, whether the two-spirit women get along or the biological get along, that's on them. But when it comes to death and murder, y'all joining that shit together. And who doing it? Men. So while you attacking each other, you have to keep in mind the same man laying next to you could be the same man that take you out. But I get it, women and women don't get along. I get that whole part. But there's some women out here who could care less. There's some women out here who just want to build and make their money grow. Some women don't care about your damn gender, what you assign. They don't give a shit. Because they're trying to make their money and make new friends. They don't care about that shit. Because they know who they are, they're confident who they are, they know who they're going to be, and the two-spirit woman. But that's the ones that like to start shit, but that's a whole other story. But yes, I watch you feel good now. Let's see. I'm trying, Miss Doja. I don't do it no more because you're absolutely right when you said it took me dark places. You're right. I'm not going to lie. You're 100,000% right. It really did a job of me into. Because I didn't know men killed women. I didn't know that. I mean, I knew men, I'm kind of gullible and maybe some cases stupid. I just believe that if you get mad at me, you get mad at me. But to kill me, it's one thing of beating on me, but to kill me, that's the part that, hey, Miss Ho, what's up, mama? That's the part that messed me up. And then you want to beat me up because I caught you cheating on me. Now you want to take me down a few levels because you feel as though you have to attack me because now I'm the target of your enemy. And only reason why this happened because I caught you cheating. Like, I can't. Another thing is a man giving you a disease, talking about something. So what? I told you I was sorry. Now shut the fuck up. That bothers me. I've seen this stuff. And I think that's the reason why I kind of stepped away. I couldn't believe what I was seeing. I know I'm kumbaya, maybe gullible, maybe dumb as hell. I just never knew the hate was that real. I didn't know it was that real. I was like, I gotta step away from this because this is too much for me. I never knew. I never knew that the most men that want to be with me are married. I got so many married men, and it's like everything I thought I was wrong. And it's like, what do you do? It's not funny. You're going to hiding. You're going to hiding because you can't win this one. These are real people, and they're gonna do what they want to do. At the end of the day, they're gonna do what they want to do. That's why we like keep protection on. Let's talk about the straight men. Let's talk about the straight men that's messing with gay men. See, because I get everybody, all walks of life. So there's a gay man, he might see this video or whatever. Man is fine as fuck. He look like, I'm gonna tell you what he look like now, even though y'all may figure, I'm looking, he looks like X10 Toxin. This got the rapper that got killed. The man is pretty. This man is so fucking pretty. I mean, he is pretty. I mean, if you see him, the man is pretty. He is pretty. You might see this video, whatever. And somebody gave him AIDS. And guess what he said? Nobody don't give a shit about me, so I'm gonna give it back to them. So now he's trying to give it to everybody else. And I was like, you shouldn't do that. He said, nobody give a fuck about me, so why the fuck should I care about y'all? Because they didn't do that to you. They'll make everybody pay for something somebody else did. His whole answer was, fuck you. I do what the fuck I want. I'm a dope. I'm going to tell you something. There are a lot of people out here, women and men, that are very angry. And they want some revenge. And everybody who's not using protection, they want your body. They want your soul. They want your spirit broken. You ain't got nothing to do with that crime. But she's going to make you pay for something. And I'm going to tell you what happens when he gets you out there, he gets you unaffected all up. First he's going to say, you could have used protection. That was on you. Or he's going to tell you, you ain't get it from me. Or you go to the video that I posted today. He knew about it. It's a guy I know on Grindr. I know he's sick. What type of man walks around with paperwork? What type of man walks around with paperwork with HIV? A man that's sick, in my opinion. I could be wrong, but I've never saw a man that walk around with HIV paperwork to myself he ain't sick. To me, that's doctored. That's doctored information. That's a fake goddamn HIV test, and he's about to go. He don't like to use protection. And guess what he's gonna do? He's gonna give everybody shit. And he's going to say, I ain't get it from me. I'm going to share the paperwork. Paperwork is fake. It's altered. Exactly, Miss Hope. And these are the deaths that made you dark and angry. No, it's not the deaths that made me dark and angry, Miss Doja. It was what my mother did to me. It was my mama. I'm not going to share everything my mother did. And I'm not going to share everything, but it's a lot. Like I said before, it's a lot that happened. It's a whole lot that happened to me. It's a whole lot. It's a whole lot. I think you kind of understand because I think you kind of commented me a little bit, but it's a whole lot. And even though I may try to save my mother and stuff like that, but the shit is way deeper than y'all could imagine. It's deeper than y'all could imagine. Anyway, I've been on here for 2 hours and 48 minutes. I need to go. I got the track that came loose. That's probably my mother that pulled the crack off. She's like, bitch, I know you about to talk about me. I'm going to pull some of that damn weave out your ear, but that's fine. I'll just reglue it. I don't believe in therapy, Anton, because a lot of people, like I said, I talk to a lot of people, and I've seen too much. And that's the problem. I've seen so much, and so many people are not what they. I think the disappointments is overwhelming, Anton. It's that's why I don't come online because I don't want to learn nothing else. Like I kind of want to live in Kumbaya land, if that makes sense. I kind of want to believe that people are really good, and when I keep finding out, I want to hide away. People overshare with me. Straight, gay, bi, trans, biological. They talk to me, and some stuff I internalize it, and it really fucks me up. I have to be supportive to them, but mentally, it kicks my ass. I have to be supportive towards you because here it is, I'm talking to you. You ready to commit suicide? I have to convince you to keep living. I have to convince you of everything. In reality, you're killing me as you tell me this story. You're literally killing me. But anyway, I have to remain supportive to. No, I need to get paid for this shit. Anyway, so I have to be supportive towards you and keep you strong and focus on keep going and make you not give up. But information they be sharing with me, well, I'm gonna tell you, it's hard. I'm a real person and definitely not perfect, but it bothers me. Some of the stuff people have shared with me, it bothers the hell out of me. It bothers me. And I'm going to tell you, some of these people that share information with me, some of them are very nice and some of them really don't give a fuck. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't give a fuck about me. All they care about is revenge. Everybody shouldn't have to pay for what you went through. But trust me. And the thing is, they are fine as fuck. I mean, gorgeous. So somebody's going to bite the apple and get the poison while they walk away and act like they ain't do nothing to them. They're like, oh, well, they should have used protection. That's on them. You want me to feel bad, Raven. I don't feel bad. I don't give a fuck. Nobody. I'm only repeating to you what they said to me. You want me to feel bad, Raven. I don't give a fuck. Nobody give a fuck about me. I had a fucking life. I was doing a lot of things that were positive in my life. Now I'm listening to this. Now you trying to explain to me how this person needs to go through something because you're mad. And they might be listening to me because I know one of them, Anyway, and I know they be listening to it because I feel like, bitch, you telling my goddamn business because I didn't give your name out. I didn't give your name out. You better think God got a little hold on because, bitch, if I ever give out the names of you motherfuckers, this world's gonna fucking gag. If I ever give out the name of you fucking basketball player motherfuckers, you're gonna gag. Anyway, y'all have a blessed day. I'm about to go look. I got to glue my hair in. My mother told me to shut the fuck up. She said, bitch, you trying to tell my business? Let me stop. I keep my mouth shut. Because you know why I keep my mouth shut? Because I don't want nobody committing suicide because of me. I keep my mouth shut. Okay, Anton, us do encourage a lot of time. Understand something has to be decided. Exactly. All right. Good night, Anton, Miss Dozier, Lily, Hope, Miss Hall. Who else up here? My wiki. Lily, Pretty Natural, Anton. Who else up here? Miss Doja, Natural, Lily, Rebecca. Congratulations on your wedding, Anton. Pretty Natural, Mama. I'm praying for you, Pretty Natural, Mama. Um, Rebecca. You're gonna win it, Pretty Natural. Don't worry. Just don't fold. Lily, Lions, Rebecca. Deshawn, MGF, gang. I know my glasses are crooked, y'all. Just, these glasses cost me $1.75. Jordan, I'm hungry too. But I'm gonna lay down. Jukis, I'm praying for you to leave your girlfriend. You said she beating on you. Anyway. Alright. Casey, hey boo. Gia, Evelina, Jordan, Deshawn, Richard. I'm hungry. I want some fried chicken. I do. I want some fried chicken as you bite into it and crisp. Gia. I don't know if I'm going to be repeating names, so I'm just telling y'all goodbye. All right, y'all. Y'all have a blessed day. Thank you for coming alive. Hit the thumbs up. Where mothers live. All right. Talk to y'all later.